All right. Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shah, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shah, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shah, Call Lo Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Racha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, where we learn these knowledge, wisdom, and truth from. This is Lakaman Kyle from the Virginia branch of Great Millstone, back with a quick lesson. And real quick, we see people that's in Yasha'Allah falling by the wayside. I don't like speaking names, but I just seen somebody that was ahead of a certain camp, and now they went to, we'll say, no class podcast, and the spirit that he had is just about completely gone, and you could see sooner or later he's going to say everybody can make it. I just wanted to bring out a few scriptures. They're milk scriptures, but we need to know and understand and keep pushing to the people that are not in the know, that possibly could be the elect, that who salvation is for. Salvation is only for the Israelites. That's you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled birds. Speckled birds are people that might be of another nation, but your bloodline goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So, I'm going to make this quick, but I wanted to get this out real quick. Salvation is only for Yasha'Allah Israel. Okay, so we're going to start off with Romans 9 and 13. It says, I'll start up a little bit. It says, verse 11, for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High according to election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. Now he's speaking of Esau and Jacob, right? In verse 12, it says, it was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger, as it is written, Jacob, which in the Hebrew is Yaquab, have I loved, but Esau, and in the Hebrew is Ishashua, have I hated. And this is the progenitors of who we are. Jacob is the forefathers of Yasha'Allah, and Esau is the forefathers of who you people, or who the world ignorantly calls so-called white people, And that's in the scriptures. But, Pastor Porkchop does not bring stuff like that out. You can't get around this. If you say you're a God-fearing man of the Bible, well, you can't get around what's being written in the scriptures. And this is the King James we go off primarily, because we know a lot of the newer scripts, they might take something out, or they might change certain meanings of words, So let's go to John 4. John 4 and 22. It says, I'll start at 21. Yahushua said unto her, woman, believe me that the hour cometh when ye shall neither in this mountain for net, nor yet at Jerusalem worship the Father. Ye worship ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews. It says salvation is for the Jews. It didn't say it's for all the other nations. There's 18 nations in the scriptures. And Jew is short for Judah. And at this time, the northern kingdom was gone, so you had the kingdom of Judah, was primarily Judah, Levi, and Benjamin. So all through the scriptures, it lets you know that a salvation is for the Lord's people, because we know that the Lord came from the tribe of Judah. The scriptures say it's evident that our Lord sprang up from Judah. You can't get around that, Let's go to John. Let's stay in John. Let's go to 11. This This is John 11, and I'm going to start at 50. And it reads, it says, nor consider that it is expedient for us that one man should die for the people, and the whole nation perish not. The whole nation is being particular, not all nations. It says the whole nation, right? Perish not. And this spake he not of himself, but being high priest that year, he prophesied that Yahushua should die for that nation. Now, Christianity likes to preach that every nation can make it as long as they call on the name Jesus, and that's them freestyling stuff, speaking the feel good doctrine, Let me see if I can pull this up. Yeah, Isaiah 30:10. Well, I'll start at 9. It says that this is a rebellious people, lying children, and children that will not hear the law of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, it says, prophesy not to us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. And even our people in these churches, they don't want to hear the truth of the scriptures. They want to hear stuff that just will make them feel good, instead of making them, because they don't want to feel rebuked. They don't want to feel that chastisement. They don't want to walk out of them churches with their head low. So they want to hear smooth things, not the right things. And that's going to lead them into their damnation. Simple as that, Let's go to Matthew 15 and 24. It says, I'll start at 21. I seen, for full disclosure, I seen a brother put a whole bunch of scriptures that broke down how salvation is just for Yasha Allah. So it just, jumped on my spirit to pull out, ones that I think are very straight to the point, and there's no way you could cut around it, I should say. This is Matthew 15 and 20. I started 21. It says, then Yahushua went thence and departed into the coast of Tyre and Sidon. I believe that's the coast of Africa, right? And behold, a woman of Canaan came out of the same coast, and cried unto him, saying, have mercy, O Lord, thou son of David. My daughter is grievously vexed with a devil. But he answered her not a word. And his disciples came and besought him, saying, send her away, for she crieth after us. So the disciples like, man, Yahweh, get her away from her, get her away from us, because she's whining, probably being a nuisance in their mind. Because remember, their job is to wake up Israel, right? To warn Israel, right? Verse 24 says, but he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Yasha Allah, Israel. And then it says, then she came and worshipped him, saying, Lord, help me. But he answered and said, it is not meet to take the children's bread and to cast it to dogs. And that's a parable saying, hey, the truth I'm giving, the gifts I have to give to people are for Yasha Allah, not to any other nations. The Lord's words don't change, because he comes to do his Father's work. Let's go to 2nd Ezra, Salafi. Second Ezra 6, and let's go to 50. 55. It says, no, I'll start at 54. It says, and after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all. All the nations come from Adam, right? But it's a chosen line. It says, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. See, all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes, not for all sakes, but for our. that's personal. It says, verse 56, as for the other people, which also came of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, that spit, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. So that's basically saying, hey, the other nations that's not of Israel, they're nothing. They're like a little bit of a drop that falls from a full bucket. You're not worried about that little drop of water that falls from the bucket. You're worried about what's meant to stay in that bucket, you know? That's what it is. If you're about to mop the floor and you fill a bucket up from the tub or something, if you, while pulling the bucket out, if you spill a couple drops in the bathroom on your way to the kitchen, you ain't really tripping, because that's not the objective, you know? So, you can't go around these scriptures. It is what it is, man. So, I just wanted to bring out these. I'm going to bring one more out. So I got to get back up into the plantation. This is Revelation 21. And you can't get around this at all. Christianity always wants to say, oh, that was the Old Testament. The Lord changed it, this and that. Well, this is an end time prophecy, right? This is Revelation 21. And I'll just start at 10. It says, as you see, it says the New Jerusalem. It says, and he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain, and showed me that great city, the holy Jerusalem, Yerushalayim, meaning city of peace, right? Descending out of heaven from the Most High. And we know this is John the Revelator, right? Having the glory of the Most High. And her light was like unto a stone, most precious, even like a jasper stone, clear as crystal. And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and the names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Yasha'Allah. And I'm not, if you keep going, it breaks it down. But, these are clear cuts. You can't get around it. And this is why the God No Class, as soon as he sees somebody that was, I'm not in the so-called truth. That's what we're going to say. We're not going to say the complete truth, because, their doctrine was off. But anytime he sees somebody that goes against us being who we truly are, or they fall to the wayside, he's quick to interview them to try to solidify and make his attempt to debunk us valid. But it's not valid. It's invalid. We know who you are. And, at the end of the day, man, I truly believe he knows who we truly are. And I think he knows through the Spirit. Because one time when he walked up to Apostle Tahar, his body, his spirit just made him automatically bow. He didn't say, "Oh, I'm gonna walk up to him and bow." But that's the Spirit. I think he knows what's up. But he's hired by the elites, and he's doing his job. But this time is coming very, very soon where everything is going to be exposed. This wicked place skirt is being lifted, and we will get our glory soon. I don't want to rot this out. So with that, I hope whoever listens to this is edified. Until the next time, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Raha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone. Kwam Yasha'Allah, Mo'ov Lobabo, Shalom.